What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? And welcome to the very first Tasty Titty Tuesday. It's your girl T Graye. We're here, WEMS Radio. It's good to see you all. We're gonna have a little sex talk tonight. I have two dope guests and guest co-hosts in the building with me tonight. One of my faves out of Baltimore, making major waves, comedian King Tink. I also have on with me tonight comedian Mike B. These brothers are doing big things, you guys, in the DMV. Can't wait to get this chit chat on. Can't wait to talk about some titty issues today, because that's what's going on today. Yo, let's bring these guests on in here and get this thing started.
Yeah. What's up?
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Yo, I'm so happy to see you all. Like, first though, Tink, I ain't seen you since the world was open, man. Like,
I know, man. I appreciate you having me for End of America Eve. I appreciate that.
Yes. And Mike B, thank you so much for hopping on. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity at the end to kind of do their social media and do what they got going on, but we're gonna jump right into this. Yo, you all came in on a good day. It's Tasty Titty Tuesday. Welcome.
Okay, I like titties.
You like? Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't we all like titties? So shout out to all.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan. Good job. So shout out to all the ladies whose titties don't smell like sour milk. Okay, shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the ladies whose titties ain't salty. We're gonna keep this going. What's your shout out, Tink? Shout out to all ladies whose titties at what?
Shout out to all the ladies with a titty, with a nipple, with other nipples around it, and look like a Nestle Crunch bar. Shout out to y'all.
What you got on the titties, Mike? What you got?
Shout out to the titties that are even. That one titty higher than the other. I don't like uneven balanced titties. I like my titties to be. I like my titties to be level like this. I like level titties. I don't like my titty like a.
Hi.
All titties. I'm not a big titties.
Titties gotta get rotated like a tire.
How are you going to put them kind of stipulations now on a woman's titties? And then first off, ain't no two titties even. Now, unless you go to the doctor, okay, to get that shit straightened out, ain't no two titties even. I feel like that is undue pressure you putting on women out here, might be.
I'm saying, like, to the naked eye, there's some titties that are like uneven. Like,
to the naked eye.
To the naked eye is like, you know what, this titty is a little higher than the other, but you can see it visually, like through the bra.
You don't want them to be.
Nah,
just level as long as you're wearing your clothes.
Yeah. I mean, when the titty
you don't want them to look like. You don't want them to look like the Justice scales.
Yeah, no, I don't need that.
But just so we're clear, but you still hit though.
Oh yeah, I'm smashing. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, man, that titty is uneven. I'm out. I'm not gonna never pack up my bag and go. You just gotta make do what you got. I'm just saying, if I had a choice, if I had to build a titty, like build a bear, if I had to build a titty, I need my titties to be even. That's all.
So let me tell you all what this brings me to. So there are a lot of things that we find attractive that we want in the bedroom, but then there's also a list of things that could be like ultimate turnoffs. And so I was having a conversation and somebody was like, "No, if the titty's not right, I'm out." So King Tang, what would be your ultimate turnoff? And not only what would it be, but has it changed since the pandemic?
Well, it ain't changed since the pandemic, because like me and my girl's still together. Love you, baby.
Yes, your pretty girlfriend.
Turnoff. Yeah, an ultimate turnoff. I don't like chipped up toenails. I don't like that. My dick's still really hard, but I just don't like it though.
Hey, Sean.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. And that normally happens when chicks try to paint the toes themselves. Like, no, go get it professionally done. You know what I'm saying? And get that together. Because I don't like it, man. It looks like you're incomplete. Your toes are incomplete. Like
shit.
You're still downloading. I don't like that shit.
So, hold on. You just talked to my soul, because it's time for me to get a pedicure, bruh. So I just need
Yeah,
to
man,
be out here to keep my socks on in the streets.
Shit's looking shit's looking like Baltimore row homes. You know, they all like there's always one in the middle. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like that.
Okay, and let me tell you the reason why I asked whether or not it's changed since the pandemic is because a lot of people's standards changed during that time, either because we were oversexed or we were undersexed. So it might have been some things that people are like, nah, I would never. But once that pandemic hit, like bring every midget, bring every fat bitch. Like I just get just whatever's there, just go ahead. You know what I mean? Like people have kind of thrown caution to the wind with what they want and what they don't want. So what's about you, Mike? What are your ultimate turn-offs?
First of all, I'm married. I don't have any of those issues. I just I got like rewind time to remember when, because my wife is looking at me. So I don't. All my turn-offs are turned on now thanks to my wife. Hey, babe.
And said, let me be as politically correct as I possibly can when I say what I say and how I say it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good now. I can't afford that. I can't afford that child support and alimony. So yeah, I like it all.
8 to 80 blind cripple crazy. Whatever she want to do, it's on.
It's on. Hey, chipped up toenails and all. You know what? One suck, whatever. I'm here. Let's go. Whatever. I'm down. I would say.
But I
don't like.
I do judge people. Go ahead. My fault.
I was going to say I do remember in my day that I didn't like underwear. If a woman had underwear that had like the little the strings or whatever, like it's been to dry too long.
Like the lacy ones and it start to bead up. That's what you're talking about?
I like that. Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bad presentation. That's a bad presentation. I don't like that.
Listen, presentation is still important, yo. So many people have gotten away from presenting themselves when they go into the bedroom. And I'm not going to act like I'm not guilty of it too, you guys. But like, what happened to the good old Victoria's Secret days when you come in stunting, or a nigga at least put on something silky? Like what y'all wearing to the bedroom? Y'all just busting in socks and a towel, or what y'all doing? What you doing, Tink?
Yeah, I don't know what niggas are supposed. What's sexy to women for? Like, is it silk robes? I don't know. Like, I don't
know. Sometimes we need visuals too, fellas. Just public service announcement for 2021.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a boxer brief nigga. That's it. That's how bitch. Like that's it. Like, I don't know what else y'all want. Like, you want silk robe? You want me to look like Ralph Tresvant in the sensitivity video? I don't know what you want.
Hell yeah, that's what we want. We want 90s R&B in that bitch. Okay, give me all of that. Nah. Go ahead and make your mustache thin and everything. Feel like do the whole look, goddamn.
Sensitivity. A man like you.
So, Mike, being as though that you're married, I'm going to just assume that over time, sex kind of changes. You know what I mean? We get kind of comfortable, and then sometimes with married couples, you know, we are trying to find ways to spice things up, keep things fresh, what have you. Do you feel like you should still have a certain presentation when you go into the bedroom with your wife, or are you like, nah, that's just my wife?
Oh no. What turns I know exactly what turns my wife on. If I'm in boxer briefs and I made the bed that day, if she comes home to a made bed and boxer briefs, we getting it in. If I put all 32 pillows on that bed back precisely the way she likes it, with the throw pillow and the sheets and everything tucked in, game over.
Now, who's knocking all the pillows off the bed? Is she coming in snatching that shit off?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I love it.
I'm not allowed to.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to. I don't even know what half of them pillows supposed to do. I'm not supposed to sleep on them, so I don't. I just throw them on the bed.
That's funny. So one thing that I've noticed, I guess I'll just say about myself, like my perception of what I find sexy has kind of changed over time. But I feel like that one piece, the having presentation, I feel like that's something that people should really get back to. Like, for the people who are watching, I'm gonna just challenge y'all to do this shit. Find you some freaky shit. Find out what your person really likes or what they haven't seen or what they want to see, and go on and bust up in the bedroom with it. Like, if your dude want to see you with nothing but a necktie and some furry cuffs around your ankles, bitch, furry cuffs and a necktie. You know, if your woman wants to see you oiled up, if she wants a Ralph Tresvant, yet you got a phase on love body, hey, or that joint on up, slide on in there anyway.
Right.
Like, I think that we should really just have a little bit more sexual freedom, not only for ourselves, but then also for our partners, so that 2021 we could just be having some fun. Like, life is way too short, you guys, to not be having fun in the bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with that. That definitely should happen. You definitely need to like, sex is supposed to be fun. It ain't supposed to be like a chore. So it's definitely supposed to be fun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get, you get goofy with it. Sometimes I got a championship belt with my face on it, and sometimes I walk in the room like I'm the Rock. Yeah, I walk in the room like I'm the Rock, and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, do you know what that pussy's about to get? Hell yeah, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
For those of you who've never seen Tink perform, okay, the dude will come to the show with the belt, bitch. Don't get it twisted. He will have the belt on his shoulder at the show. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. So, Mike B, you recently had me on your show. Thank you so much for the Open Mic podcast, which was absolutely phenomenal. And so you got an opportunity to ask me a lot of things that most people don't. So I'm so glad to have you in the hot seat this time. We're going to dive into what's most important. What do you think is most important to you about sex?
Chemistry. Chemistry is one. Chemistry. Not only chemistry, but you got to be able to like that person too. I learned that the older I get, that if you don't really like that person, everything else ain't going to work down there. Like, period.
Right.
So you could be like, oh, she fine as hell. Then y'all get in the bed, and then it's like, ooh. And then I realized I don't like that person like like that. Like, you look aesthetically, you're great. Just my man down here don't think we rocking out. So liking that person and just being open to different stuff. I remember one time I went on Amazon and I bought like this whole BDSM kit, whatever.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And we didn't use all the items, but it came with like with the leash and handcuffs and fairy cuffs and the ankle disc.
Cute shit, yeah.
Yeah. The little tassel whip thing or whatever. We didn't use all of it, but I just bought it, and he was open to it, and boom, and I think a lot of times during sex, there's a lot of, oh, I'm not going to do this, I ain't going to do that, which turns everybody off. But say, hey, I'm down. I'll try anything once. Once. And you gotta make that one time count. So
yeah, it is very, very important to have fun and to have communication, and really all those other things that you mentioned. What's most important about sex has always been one of my most favorite questions, because everybody's perspective is totally different. Some people are solely focused on the nut. Some people want the connection. You say you got to like the person. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. You the first man to come on here and say, if you don't like them, my joke not going to work.
Yeah.
First, look, you one in a million as far as I'm concerned, because most men give a I'm gonna go hit it. I'm gonna go bait it up.
The older you get, that vibe got to get right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I had some pretty women, and I mean, like I said, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Probably like the whole time, be like, yo, I'm been trying to smash and get that opportunity, and that thing was like, yo. Hey, I'm just not showing up for the Super Bowl. I got injured out. I'm James Harden to play off. I'm good. So it's important. I don't care. I'm married. Yeah, my shit don't work.
So I'm going to go ahead and assume you the youngest person in the room right now. I know that I've asked you that. Yeah, nigga, I'm old. So I know that I've asked you that before, but it's been a while. But does your outlook change on sex as you get older also? I know you and Nikki be doing a lot of crazy shit over there.
And we every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let her know that I'm still that nigga when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like it has to be fun. Like we can even be goofy with shit. Like I like to say jokes when I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucking nigga, who's the Burger King bitch? And motherfucker, she be like, you are, and then we laugh about it. Like I like having fun about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta have fun with it. Like if it ain't fun, then it's just mundane. Like it has to be a good time, man. She has to be open to everything. Hey, let me eat your ass today. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be cool. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be fun, a good time.
Right. So that actually brings me to another really important question, because you both are comedians, and I know that humor is paramount. You know what I mean in your life. How much of do you really feel that humor belongs in the bedroom? I'm asking you, Mike B. Do you bring humor into the bedroom?
I mean,
You think it's
pregame,
a
yeah.
place for it to be?
Oh yeah, pregame, yeah. I'm cracking jokes pregame. You know, I'm cracking jokes, and you know, like today, I don't care. Today, I was doing the busted challenge in front of my wife. I don't care. I did it. I was dropping it down, did the arm. Like, yo, is my ass shaking? Is it twerking enough for you? What you think? She's like, it ain't moving. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, all pregame, all up for the night. You know, just
Right.
set. You know, so I think it's a lot easier when you have a sense of humor. I mean, I haven't been I've never been a thug, so all I have is this. You know, so I think the fact that I am a comedian makes things better. You know, it kind of breaks open that wall. You
Right.
know,
That's funny. You said I only have this. Like
this,
I got this dad bod. I got this nice ass jacket on though. You know.
this is all I got.
Like that's it. I come with no shape up. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that though. Like sexual acceptance is really, really important. But one thing that I wanted to tackle, because I've been having these conversations with some women lately just about body, not necessarily shaming, but maybe some of the aesthetic things that we do go through, either to be pleasing to ourselves or to be pleasing to a man. So you guys have your women, you love your women, super sexy, you know what I mean? Want them all the time.
Right.
Both say when you're in the street, you may see something that looks totally opposite of your woman, and that's, you know what I mean, that might be in the street and with your boys, oh, she's thick as this, she's fat like that. Or when you go to your porn reel, everybody in the porn looks like every woman in the street. Is there any legitimacy to maybe some of the insecurities that women may feel when what you view might not necessarily be what you have?
For me,
yeah,
married man Mike. If I see something,
We're gonna change your name. I just want you to know 2021 is gonna be Married Man Mike for the rest of the
married man Mike. You know, if I see something in porno that I like, I normally buy it for my wife, like outfit wise.
So I mean more so body type. So I'm a guy for the moment, and in the street, I see a certain body type. That's what I'm always looking at. That's what I'm always watching. When I'm getting my sexual fulfillment, I'm always looking for a certain thing. That's what I'm always looking at. That's what I'm always watching. That's what I always want. But at home, I have something that ain't that. I have something totally different. Yet I still make sure, you know what I mean, to find that sexy. Those things can kind of play a little bit on the insecurities of a woman, but I'm asking, is there some legitimacy to those insecurities, or should women kind of just chill when it comes to that?
I think they should chill.
Can I answer that?
Yeah,
yes, by all means, man.
So like, yeah, I mean, I can understand them being or women being, you know, what I'm saying kind of like that messes with their psyche, right, a little bit,
Right.
right. But at the
Right.
same time, it's like, nigga, like when it comes to porn, nigga, I watch just about motherfucking anything, nigga. I be watching fat bitches and shit, and you know what I'm saying? My girl ain't big like that, you know what I'm saying? She ain't no 600-pound life, but sometimes I watch it, I was like, I just want to see, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, like ever since Trump got elected, I've been watching a lot of cuckold porn, right? Been watching a lot of cuckold porn. Now, if you don't
Wow.
know what cuckold porn is,
That's good.
cuckold porn is when they fucking a white wife pays a black man to fuck her in front of her husband while yelling disrespectful shit to her husband. And I'm like, nigga, I find that shit fascinating. But I don't want nobody to fuck my girl in front of me. I don't want that shit. Sometimes I just watch it for the story. Have you ever seen the Popeyes porn? It's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Good storyline.
Really eclectic with this shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like women should kind of chill a little bit. And I ended up in this discussion because my female friend said she felt like she had to change herself to be pleasing to her guy. Like, I'm gonna go get this done, I'm gonna go get that done, and you know, niggas gonna be on me.
Don't do
and I'm
that.
like, niggas not on you now.
He already loves you. He already
Right.
loves you.
Like, the reality of it is, fuck all that. If you're not cool, if you're not smart, if you're not like, if you're not what somebody wants on the inside, like, you could do something on the outside, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, and to that too. Even if you like, say for example, you're looking at like cuckold porn or big BBW porn or whatever, right? She catches you and she gets that insecurity. One, she needs to chill. Okay, let's just start there. She needs to chill, right?
Right.
But at the same time, it's your job as a man to reassure her. You know what I'm saying? It's your job to always fill her up with compliments and be over the top, like, you know, psych her up. But like, no, you know, babe, you the baddest, you the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, you all the shit that y'all want to hear, right? You got to hype her up. You got just to erase that insecurity, you know? Because I mean, if you flip the question on the other end, right? If you say the same question that you asked, I'm not 6'4", 200 pounds of muscle with like 12.
Not at all. Not at all.
And I'm also not about to get any kind of surgery to be 6'4" and to get those abs. Period. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. This is all you get. This is me. This is it. This is it. So you know,
I'm 180 pounds of pure rage and passion.
That's it. That's all that's gonna happen through these doors. That's it. So I mean, you can watch a bit muscular, man, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit there and be in my head like now all of a sudden I gotta grow to be 6'4", because at the end of the day we're in this together, and she fills me up just like I fill her up with a lot of compliments, hyping her up, and you know all them other attributes that you describe to, you know, for reassurance. And if all else fails,
and
you know, like.
Another thing is like, what if your girl's into gangbangs? And then motherfucker, and she likes watching gangbangs, and now you like, oh nigga, you want to get fucked by 7 niggas? You know what I'm saying? No.
Of course she does.
You like looking at it?
Yeah.
Of course she does. If she's watching it, that's what she's into. Really.
No.
That's how it works.
Like seeing big girls get fucked don't mean I want to fuck a big girl. Don't get that's what it's not the same thing. It's just like, hey, this is interesting.
But I'm not going to front Tink. Big girls do have better vagina.
Big girls have better vagina.
Just saying, for a guy who's at the
I ain't gonna say that, nigga.
I'm just saying
that shit is made for a pounding. I would say that.
Have better vagina. So let me ask you all this, because this is like something that we've kind of tossed around on my shows before. Not big girls, but the big fake asses. Like, people say these big asses can't take dick. The fake ones.
Mm-hmm.
Who has experience?
I never had a fake ass.
You haven't had a fake one yet?
I never had. No, I haven't even had a fake ass shot grazed.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Prophet Pete in the background.
I never had a graze shit. I've never had none of that.
Prophet Peace said facts. So I guess he's agreeing with that shit. Like I haven't had a big fake girl's ass either, so I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's very interesting that that's the notion. I know in certain arenas, like that's what's important to have on your arm. You know what I mean? You gotta have the big titties, gotta have the big ass. But if you really can't take the dick for real, like I feel like it was a wasted surgery.
A big ass does look visually. It looks visually appealing. I ain't gonna front. Like a big ass period looks visually appealing. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessary. Like, I'm not gonna wife you just because you got a big ass, nigga. Like, I gotta be able to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you was a former stripper, nigga, do you know politics, bitch? Like, what do you know? You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
why?
I just feel like fake booties are just too much work, yo. Fake butts are too much work because like what if you hit it too hard and then like it popped, like one of the cheeks pop. Now you got a deflated cheek. Now what you gonna do? Now you got to call the ER. You know, sex game done. So nah, I don't.
Then there's that.
And if the warranty runs out, I gotta go and pay extra money because the warranty ran out on your ass. Now I gotta buy a whole new. This I don't want it. I'm good.
Funny true story.
My biggest thing about that shit is like everybody. It's like it's something for everybody. Some niggas like fake asses, and you know what I'm saying. They gonna like it. Nigga, that's not really my thing because I know what kind of woman gets that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really my type of woman. But nigga, I'm not mad at you. Might be if that's what you like. You feel me? It's something for everybody.
No bullshit. Right. I'm gonna tell you all a funny true story though. So I was at the gym and there's another young lady there who's a regular. The young lady who's a regular, it's a well-known fact that her ass is fake. It's not no secret. You know, it is what it is. But you could always tell when she just got fucked because the shape of her ass would be different. like I don't know where you went, sis, to get your surgery or your injections. They didn't hold up well. So like she would come in and certain times that don't be perfect. That joint be nice. She coming at Joan another day, and it would have like both cheeks equally smushed into like a weird kind of shape. And she would try to hide it, but you can't hide it because you just put all that, like you put all that aspect there. You can't hide the fact that your shit's fucked up. She'd have to go to the doctor to get it adjusted.
Yo, she got that stop motion ass. Her ass made out of the same shit they made Rudolph the reindeer, red-nosed reindeer, fucking back in the fucking 80s, nigga. That shit, nah.
They got that claymation, nigga. Is that you talking about?
That claymation, yo. That claymation ain't it, shit, yo.
Let's fuck that.
I'm sorry.
I don't like
I'm glad she don't watch it because she would know that I'm talking about her. She would know that bitch is probably one surgery away from just not having no ass at all. I swear to God. I don't think I would ever want to do something that surgery-wise on my body that would affect my sex life in a negative way. Like, I low-key kind of want my boobs lifted, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if it's going to deflect the attention away from my nipples or if I'm going to lose sensation, I don't want to do it. I kind of could use a little bit more ass. Lord didn't bless me like that for real. But then I'm like, hey, this is going to change the way this works.
You do what makes you happy. You got to do what makes you happy, baby.
Yeah. I mean, your shape is your shape. You know, if you get that extra ass, now you're gonna look proportioned. You're gonna look weird, and it's just not gonna look right because there's no true measurement that you can Google that says what's the right amount of ass for this particular height and weight. Like you can't Google that. So it's
there's no ratio.
Yeah, there's no ratio.
You know what the crazy thing is? There's nothing for niggas. we can't get implant muscles. We can't motherfucker. All
Yes, you can.
we can do is
Yes,
go
you
to the
can.
gym.
Yes, you can.
We can't get
Yes,
no
you can.
extra. We can't get no extra dick.
They got all that.
We can't
They
do
got
none
all of
that
that.
shit.
Niggas is out here getting fake dicks,
All-
Tink. What are you talking about?
But
Replacement.
all we can really do is get money. Money attracts women.
How did
You said, and that's it. That's it. You get the money. Fuck
That's
surgery, right?
Money makes money makes a pussy wet.
In the room and have plenty of pussy. Plenty.
And the blue pill.
That's a fact. Look at Lil Boosie.
So then really, how much money do you think it takes to get to be in that position? And I'm gonna use a person as an example. Lord forgive me for using this person as an example. Let's say Jack Thriller. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Thriller, Fetty Wap, any nigga that got one eye fucked up. We're just gonna put them all in the group together.
Slick Rick.
All up. What do you think it really takes money-wise for them to have some of the baddest bitches walking around? Like, is there
$20 million?
20 million?
I don't know. The reason I can't answer that question because I feel like a lot of women would mess with them just based off of their handicap and their personality.
So the handicap is an advantage.
Yeah, it's like, look at this one-eyed nigga. I love him.
No bullshit. Let me holler at you, girl. Come here, girl.
Yeah.
Let me look at you.
Like, you don't see the way he looks.
Yeah, it really don't take that much money. It really don't take that much money because if you remember, Flavor Flav had a show and motherfucking bitches lined up, including Delicious, to fucking marry Flavor Flav. So it really don't take that much.
And he was old too. This is old Flavor Flav. This wasn't young Flavor Flav. This was like old Flavor Flav.
You gotta remember, do women want to fuck for status or for money? Because they're both equally important. So it's like, do you want to fuck for status, the name, Flavor Flav, or do you want to fuck for money, Jeff Bezos? What do you want to do?
So being in the entertainment industry, and both of you are growing, you know, Tink, you be on national platforms. So you know what I mean? Your prospects or your potential is out of this world. What do you think as you go through in this game, like, is going to be your biggest challenge as far as the women are concerned? Like, what do you think is going to be the biggest challenge?
Yeah, I'm staying away from these bitches. Because I know, like, the more I know, motherfucking, the more shark type women are gonna come after me, and like, ain't nobody gonna be for me other than my girl, who I know is for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I know she's for me because she's been with me even before I did comedy and rooted me on while I was doing comedy. So it's like all the other chicks, it's like they only fuck with me because, like, I'm funny in the moment or I'm charming in the moment, and I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't with none of that. I just want to be with my girl. You feel me? Because she supports me.
How do you feel like a man really determines if a woman is for him versus for what he has? What do you think, Mike?
Just where you was at when I met you, where I was at when you met me, basically. Like, my wife, she met me, and I moved from Norfolk to up here. I was working for the National Guard, which basically was just 1 week in the month. I had no money, no job. I was just up here, you know. And I moved in with her mom, and, you know, now we have our own place and stuff, and our own house and stuff like that. So those are things you like. No matter what any new woman shows up to, they can't replace that. You know, what she already put in. Like, that's like a 401k plan. Like, she put in a lot of money, a lot of time.
It's an investment. I'm investing in you.
You know,
and you also gotta find a woman that's like, I ain't saying she gotta meet you when you're at this stage, but you have to go through something and see how much she's there for you. So it has to be money wise, spiritually, or emotionally. And if you're down and out in one of those three areas and she's helping you get through that shit, then motherfucking, that's the one that's for you. You know what I'm saying?
You've been
like if somebody just want to fuck with you while you all the way up, you know what I'm saying? Like that might not be the one for you. And Kanye's figuring this out right now.
Hey, Kanye's worth $3 billion. I would have waited to divorce his ass right about now too.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we're gonna jump into a sex fact, you guys, since it is Tasty Titty Tuesday. We're gonna talk about something that's a little bit crazy, but are you aware that there's 6% of people who got extra nipples? Did you know that? In the world, 6% got extra nipples. So, how many nipples?
Where are the nipples though? Are they on their shoulders?
Listen, they didn't give location. I asked about the breast, so I'm going to assume the nipples are in this area. Now, how many nipples is too many when you walk into the bedroom? Like, what are you gonna be like? You know what? Nah.
It depends what a nipple at. Yeah, I mean, it depends what a nipple at, because if it's like on your back somewhere, I'm like, is that cancer? You got cancer? We talk about that. Is that cancer?
Yeah, if I'm eating your ass and you got a nipple right above your asshole, I'm like, yo.
Yo. What's that? Is that
product placement?
Because because I got toxic masculinity in my blood, right? So I'm automatically have toxic masculinity. I'm like, are you trans? What is this?
Why is this nipple here?
Gotta let me know, dude.
But would that be something that'll make you say, you know what, you wouldn't deal with the person? Like if a chick had an extra nipple, would you still be cool with it? Let's say it's in a place that it belongs. Let's say I got 2 on one side, 2 on the other. You still gonna rock with me with the double nipples?
4 nipples. That's 4 nipples.
That's 4 nipples. That's an excellent point. So it's like okay. So 4 nipples. So T. So what you're saying is it's 2 nipples, right? And then underneath the nipple, where the nipple's supposed to be at, right? On the areolas, right? The areola nipples, right? And then underneath those 2 nipples, there is an extra set of nipples.
Yes, there's extra. Yes.
Oh, that's game time.
It's game.
I don't know, because because you can't ever say nothing bad about me. Like, if you say something like, "Oh yeah, you bitch ass nigga, that's why you ate my ass," I'm like, "You full titty having ass bitch!" Like you can't say nothing bad about me ever in your life. You got 4 nipples and 2 of them are hiding.
I would have a problem if it was 2 nipples, right, on the areola, and then like there was 1 nipple underneath that nipple, and then the other nipple on the other titty was on top. So
listen, we have already understood that you are about symmetry.
That would bother me.
Hey, wait a minute, Tiff. What about niggas? What if a nigga had a nipple underneath his beard? What if a nigga had a nipple underneath his beard though?
You thought it was a razor bump?
Right, you thought it was a razor bump. That nigga was like,
I'm so weird that I might lick that motherfucker just to see if I like it. I'm gonna try one time to see if it be all right. But I don't really like no whole lot of hair around the nipple, so I don't know. I'm on the fence. But like,
what if the nigga had a nipple? What if that nigga had a nipple? What if that nigga had a nipple at his waistline? And while you give him head, he was like, "Give him some too."
right below the belly button.
Somebody bring a referee here, okay? Flag on the play. I'm getting up.
Nipple right on the belt line. It's like belly button, nipple.
Like if you about to go down on the nigga and you brush against the nipple on the way, that's a fucking false start. Like it's not happening. Like can't do it. But like I feel like it's something that you don't surprise me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like tell me. Don't surprise me with extra nipples. Like that's not the kind of surprise I want in the bedroom. Tell me ahead of time. Let it sizzle in my spirit. Let me decide if I really, want to go for it. And what brought me to that, you guys.
Of course, a nigga gonna surprise you though. Niggas has to surprise you. He ain't gonna tell you. He ain't gonna tell you that shit over a candlelight dinner.
I'm gonna need to cut that light off real quick. I don't. Why? Just cut the light off. Don't worry about it. Just cut the light off. We'll talk about it later.
The hard way, right? In the
I'm gonna be in these sheets.
You be rubbing that nigga's stomach. He be like, "That's my spot."
Like, lick your finger, put it right there again. Lick your finger, put it right there.
That would be terrible, yo. And nigga just be busting, having straight nipple gasms. No, don't.
You know what? You know why I asked?
Placement, you guys. I couldn't.
It's always up to men to fucking. It's always up to men to fucking be able to fucking put up with shit. You know what I'm saying? It's never up to a woman to put up with shit. It's always up to a man.
I'm gonna go ahead and beg to differ on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and beg to differ. Like, I feel like, especially in that space, women put up with a lot of different things. Men come to the bedroom with a lot of shit. I'm telling y'all, it comes to the bedroom with a whole lot of shit. So we might
be fat, we might be hairy. That be about it, though.
It's weird shit, nigga. It's weird shit. What if a nigga just won't put his finger up your nose? Like, nigga, you in the boogers? Like,
who are you talking? I've never heard of a man but like, yo, let me finger your nose.
I've never seen that genre of porn. I've never seen that genre of porn.
Let me get up on that nostril real quick. Let me see what that nostril hitting on. Get up on that thing.
Like, you never know.
But women, y'all be lying the most though. Y'all be lying the most. Y'all be having waist trainers or girdles on and motherfucking like, and then when you get to the bedroom, be like, unleash, and be like, what?
Wait a minute. Should just spill out.
Your belly button is at your knees, bitch.
Listen.
Fuck.
Yo.
I feel some kind of way, nigga. You see, I put on all this weight. This motherfucker been Jimmy.
I'm just saying, niggas don't do that. If we fat, guess what? You know we fat.
Listen, yeah, I don't hide it though. It's like, here it is. But if you like me or you don't.
I just lying in the bedroom.
Yeah, I don't like when you come you go to bed with a certain look and then the next morning you don't have that look. Like if you had hair on your head when we went to sleep, I need that same hair, not on the desk or on the table. I need that hair on your head.
Right.
Well, just give me a warning. Right. I mean, all this.
I ain't even know lace fronts are just popular.
Dude, you ever seen a woman snatch off their hair, they wig like that, and then store it off?
Yeah. Listen, I've been that woman, you guys.
They snatch their wig off and they twirl in their hair and wave it like a helicopter, doing this for North Carolina. North Carolina, come on,
the wig coming off in the bed, but I feel like, look, if it come off during the process, I shouldn't have to put it back on in the morning.
But that's cool. That's cool. I'm talking about like I done fell asleep before you, and you like
you a whole nother person. Who this?
That's why niggas are respectful. Niggas are respectful because guess what? If we bald and we got a hat on, guess what? We fucking with the hat on, and you waking up with us with the hat on.
I don't know about that.
That's a fact.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, man. I'm very sensitive about my hats. I'm not sleeping in my hat. I'm very sensitive about my hat, Joe. I'm sensitive about my hat. I can't sleep in a hat. Can't do it.
So I grew up in the different world era. And so I don't know if you all remember the particular episode of A Different World where it was kind of toward the end and Whitley and Dwayne kind of wasn't doing it as much. Things had kind of changed, you know what I'm saying? So Whitley got up before Dwayne woke up. She went brush her teeth. She went fix her hair. She went and did all this shit to be pretty for him when he woke up in the morning. Like, I low-key do that shit. You guys don't tell no fucking body. Don't tell.
I ain't mad at that.
I feel like that move set really in my mind, which is probably crazy, but I think it kind of set a standard. Like, I do want you to wake up to what you went to bed with. Like that's exactly what I want you to see. So
why you think niggas sleep with do-rags?
But I still need my lashes to be in place. I still need to be, get a little crust out my eyes before you see me. You know what I'm saying? Like I do little slick shit like that.
That's too much.
I don't feel like it's too much. I feel like you got to
do much. That's too much if y'all going together.
Part of it is for myself, just to be honest with you. Like when you wake up in the morning, like I want you to want to fuck again, but I might not want to blow my hot morning breath in your face while we fuck.
Give me that hot breath, yo.
At least let me give you this minty breath while I'm stealing your dick in the morning. Like at the very least I could do.
Nah, I want that.
I'm gonna give you hot breath. Nigga. I'm gonna give you a hot Corona. Not
That's a
Corona,
girl thing,
but
though.
hot Crown Royal breath.
Like to do that kind of shit, though.
Nah, I need that hot breath. Give it to me. I'm
Give
gonna
it
get it
hot
eventually.
breath.
I'm gonna get it eventually. Yeah.
The voice is 10 octaves deeper.
Yeah, I mean, what if he end up being the one, right? He's going to get that hot breath eventually, because niggas don't wait. They're gonna wake up in the morning and be like, "Oh shoot, that ass looking nice," and then boom, you waking up to some morning sex, to some morning dick, right? You ain't had time.
You know what the sexiest thing to us is?
I ain't really gotta smell your breath in that position, like.
You know what the sexiest thing to us is?
Thank you, man.
The sexiest thing to men is confidence. So even if you have hot breath and you acting like you the fucking baddest bitch at a Beyonce concert, nigga, we still like that shit, nigga. Like just act like you that motherfucker, cause that's all niggas do all day. We act like we that nigga.
Yeah.
So motherfucker, act like you that bitch. And motherfucker, act like you the baddest bitch ever with bad breath in the fucking morning, and we gonna love you. We gonna love you.
Yeah.
We gonna be like, nigga, I can't miss out on her because she's the baddest bitch with hot breath ever.
I say this all the time. Everybody love Beyonce with the makeup on, but they don't see at home making spaghetti Beyonce.
I bet you at home making spaghetti Beyonce's confident as a bitch.
I bet she I like that.
And I bet you look at JC like, I know you cheated on me, but nigga, I'm still that bitch, and I'll go fuck Michael B. Jordan right now, nigga.
I was in a conversation with the comedian earlier, and that was part of the conversation. They had asked about, I can't think of old dude name, but how he came for that girl about her saying that she was a 10.
Yeah.
And then his comparison was, well, why do you think you're a 10? What about Beyonce? What about Rihanna? And that was the point that I made, was nobody has seen Beyonce or Rihanna without the makeup, without the hair on, without the whatever.
But guess what, though? I guarantee you they still feel like they that bitch, though.
Yeah.
Like they still feel you like they that woman that motherfucking like, nigga, you ain't gotta like me with no makeup, jigger. But motherfucker, guess what? I bet you motherfucking Nas will fuck me. I bet you motherfucking Lil Wayne will fuck me with no fucking makeup. Like you gotta carry yourself, because that's what niggas do all day. We lie to ourselves all day. Mike B, we lie to ourselves all day. We say, nigga, we still got it. We still got it. We that nigga. We that nigga. I'm gonna put this on. I feel like this nigga. I feel like a nigga, motherfucker, you do the same shit, yo. Let's lie to each other. Because guess what? We lie to the world when we're not around each other as if we're fucking productive, happy people, even though we might not be. So motherfucking lie to your spouse, nigga. Make her feel the way, motherfucker, you make white people feel at work. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that goes back to
the whole words, hey?
Yeah,
nigga, you gotta make her feel good, nigga. Like, nigga, if I can lie to white people at work all day and say, motherfucker, yeah, I like you, motherfucker, or I have this report done, and then I come home and I'm real to her. Like, man, get the fuck out my face. No, nigga, I love you, baby. Oh, you killing that. Nigga, motherfucker, even if I don't think she's killing that, nigga, you killing that, nigga. And I want her to do the same to me. Nigga, because I know she has to be a different person out here in white America. So, motherfucker, when you come in the house with me, motherfucker, pump me up like you pump them crackers up. That's how I feel. Man. That's how I feel. Let's lie to each other and make each other feel like we the shit, nigga. That's how I feel. I'm sorry.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though, Tink. You ain't saying nothing wrong. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. We're going to cut that shit, repost that 100,000 times this week. Like, I almost feel like, thank you. I appreciate it.
For real. I'm real talk, man. Like, nigga, you got to make a motherfucker, even if it ain't true. Like I might not be the shit to you, Tiff. I might not be the shit to you. But don't make me think that I ain't the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Don't change my mind about me.
Right.
And I ain't gonna change her mind about her. Nigga, I love you, baby. Ooh, look at how you doing it, nigga. Yeah. Motherfucker, I ain't gonna change her mind about her. Shit, that's how the fuck she feel. You you know what I'm saying, nigga? Motherfucking confidence is key. Even if it's false confidence, that shit is key. How many, hey, oh Mike B, how many terrible comedians you see do extraordinary things just because they think they're in a place that we don't think they're at, but motherfucking they think they're at that fucking place. Nigga, motherfucker, it's a lot of them niggas, bro.
Hey,
The motherfucking, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna
you
say
can't
no
talk about
names.
me like that to my face.
I'm just saying, like, motherfucker.
He not talking about
You know what I'm
today.
saying? You gotta feel like you the shit. And if you with somebody that don't make you feel like you the shit,
Yeah,
man, like fuck them, you know.
Leave they ass.
yeah.
Leave they ass. Listen, you will want to talk about something else because we got another 10 minutes. But how do I follow Tink?
You don't.
I'm sorry.
Nigga, how do you follow that?
You don't.
I can't.
I didn't plan on saying nothing else for the next 10 minutes. I was just going to talk football around. Like this.
We just gonna be here. Listen,
Talk football around for 10 minutes.
Show early.
I was like, yo, hey T, go ahead and crop me out of the picture. Go ahead and make up Tink clips. I'm good. I'm hey, thank you for the credit. I'm good.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I had a moment. I've been drinking Crown Royal. I had a moment.
No, it's nothing that you said that was wrong, man. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier.
Powerful. Confidence is mighty, mighty powerful. And it is so important, not like you said, not only in your work life or how you experience life, but it's important in your relationship life and what you bring to the bedroom. Because if you're not confident in there, it's definitely going to show.
Yeah.
Right. How many times have you seen? How many times you've been scrolling through Instagram and you see a big girl, maybe even Lizzo or something, and motherfucker, she walked through the video like, motherfucker, I'm that shit. But nigga, you can't help but watch. Nigga, you like, nigga, I ain't about to scroll up. I'm gonna watch this shit all the way through because she feeling herself. You know what I'm saying?
And truth be told, that's where the 99.9% of the Lizzo hate comes from. It's because she's so fucking confident.
Right.
You gotta feel yourself, yo. If you think you're the baddest chick ever, motherfucking do whatever the fuck you think it is. Nigga, hey, if you think you the illest nigga ever or one of the illest niggas ever, nigga, do your thing. Nigga, wear shit that you wanna fucking wear. Don't fucking nigga, I don't give a fuck if a nigga hate on it, nigga, cause a nigga gonna talk anyway.
Right.
If it's good or bad. So motherfucker, you might as well be the ultimate you. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Be who the fuck you want to be, nigga. So if you think you fucking acting like Rick Ross, nigga, just say oomph while you wearing a fucking fur coat, nigga. Like, nigga, do your thing, nigga. Like, I swear to God, nigga, I'm on that shit now. That's what I'm on, bro. That's what I'm on.
That's a good place to be, though, Tink. Like, can't take nothing away from that. That is a good place to be, and just and living in that mindset. Like, you can already feel how much is going to come to you by your level of confidence and by what you're putting out. So
I appreciate it. Like, sometimes I don't feel confident, but nigga, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey man, you only get to live once. Do the shit that you think is dope, man. Like, you gotta do the shit that you think is dope, and motherfucking, and you want to amp other people to do shit that they think is dope. That way they don't regret life later on. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Mike B on this motherfucker straight tossing the football around like we ain't shit.
I told you. I don't know why you took the same. Like Tink just set this whole thing on fire. And you like, hey, so Mike, what's your part?
He did. This show is a fantastic.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Hey man, hey, I've been a comic for a long time, man. I know when it's over.
That's why I said, who gonna follow this nigga? Like, ain't nobody give him the light or nothing. Just let him go. Just let him go. So, Mike B, before we go, like, tell everybody about your fantastic podcast, which I had the opportunity to be on. You guys, and the interview was fantastic. Thank you so much. That was the best set of questions anybody has ever asked me. But tell everybody about your Open Mic Radio podcast.
All right, so Open Mic Radio podcast is on iTunes and Spotify. It's basically, actually I have two shows. So it's Open Mic Radio podcast that comes on Apple and iTunes. It drops every Tuesday at midnight. And then I have the spinoff that airs live on Facebook and Zoom. And that episode released on Apple and iTunes on the Open Mic Radio podcast page on Fridays. And basically, it's a comedy. It's basically a comedy podcast, but it's also interview questions as well. But basically, just like breaking the wall down outside the comedy shit and just talking about you and having regular. I never have a format. Like this is the whole podcast notebook. I don't have a format. I just talk. And we just figure the shit out in an hour, and then I'm like, all right, that's enough. My wife.
My motherfucking notebook look crazy as shit. Just random.
It's the same notebook. I'll be having guests on. I'm like, this is what I'm going to ask them. And I never fill it out. I just like, whatever. We'll figure it out throughout the show. And I think that's what brings people back because it's authentic. It's it's fun, and it gives people a chance to look at you as a human being, not as a podcaster or a comic or whatever. It gives you a chance to open up your real thoughts. Yeah. And then also, real quick, buy my damn album, Promote My Beat, which is on iTunes and Spotify. It's been out for a year. It debuted #1. It beat Gallagher, so it's really, really funny. And yeah, and it's and my kids have basketball practice, and I need that money to
shoes and uniforms and all of that. And mask, gotta have a matching mask with the jersey. Yeah. So Tink, it's a very important time, like going on in the world tomorrow. You're about to have this inauguration, and if you guys have not seen Tink, he does a black Donald Trump. That is absolutely hilarious. Are you going to be retiring the character once this?
Yeah, I'm pretty much already retired the character, but like I might do one more. I might do one more tomorrow and motherfucking and do it and just retire the character. But if for you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram, King Tink, KINGTINK. I'm also on Facebook at King Tink. And I'm also trying to me and Dave Butler, another dope ass comic from fucking Baltimore, a monster. And me and him, we're putting a podcast together, and we're gonna start doing the podcast. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I'm just trying to fucking just work, man. I'm just trying to work. I've been a little lazy in my brain a little bit during the pandemic, and but right now I'm at a place where I'm just about to just release shit, like, you know what I'm saying, and I'm about to just flood niggas' timelines and release shit that I think is funny, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, like, yeah, those are the things that I'm working on. So I appreciate any support, like, for real. I follow back. I don't give a fuck. So I appreciate everything. And thank you, Tiff, for having us on the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This was fun as fuck. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You got one more time to call me Tiff and or Tiffany in public, nigga. This is T. Gray. Okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I just want
to start flexing on you. Say I'm just playing.
My bad, Miss Gray.
Hey, I called her Tasha one time. I almost got cussed out. And she unfollowed me.
My name was Tasha, and he was so serious. Like, how the fuck?
Nah. I know her real name, but I didn't think that was a bad thing. That was my fault.
No, I'm just playing. It's for me. It's a running joke for me, for people that I'm like, no, I don't think my name in public. Like, I'm not on stage, but I got a stage name, bitch.
Right. My bad. I'm sorry. I did not mean to fuck that up.
You don't hear me out here like Aloysius. Thank you, Aloysius. No, but I really appreciate both of you hopping on this show tonight. This has been so good, so enlightening, a lot of laughs. I appreciate you both. You all make sure you follow my guest, King Tink, one of the dopest to do it in Baltimore. Mike B, one of the best in Virginia. Like, the DMV is producing some really major talent. You guys don't miss out on it. Mike B has a new album out, 2 dope ass podcasts. Tink about to come with some fire. I can't wait to see this new video. If you do decide to do it for the inauguration, I think it'll be fantastic.
I'm gonna do it. And another thing I'm gonna say about like DMV comics, and that includes Baltimore. They don't want to be a part of the DMV, but like motherfucking, like, there's a lot of talent here, and I know one day I'm gonna be on somebody's documentary talking about, I knew that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of talent here, and I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. I wish nothing but success for you, you T Graye, and you Mike B. I wish nothing but success for y'all in the next year. I love y'all.
Thank you, fam. Same for you, though. Same for you. You know, you already know. I've told you umpteen times how funny I think you are and how much potential that is there in you. So I can't wait to see you be amazing. You know what I mean? So thank you both for doing this show with me. You guys, I will see you all next Tuesday right here at WEMS Radio. Sex Talk with your girl T Graye. Rodney Perry is going to be in the building next week. We're going to round out February with that fire. I don't know what me and Ronnie gonna talk about because look, we chop it up about sex. We get to talk about everything else happening in the world, but we want to bring you all something fantastic. If you have questions you want to send in, go ahead and shoot them shits to my DM, and we're gonna go ahead and get them on the show. Make sure you follow me at the T Graye or at the Love Below _ Sex Talk with T Graye. We'll be right back here next Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. WEMS Radio. Bye bye.